So, Sasha, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Where are you tonight?
I'm in Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado, and
Yeah.
you run a Lazy Boy store, right?
Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
Over in Westminster, Colorado.
Very cool. Yeah, if I had super cool furniture behind me at all times, I wouldn't need this really neat background that I have
Oh,
going
I
here.
know. Isn't it a nice view down back here?
It is. It is. So, guys, for those that don't know, Sasha is another happy client with the Home Buying Guys. We were
Yes.
able to help her uh, basically liquidate her father's home. Now, her father's still alive, is a beautiful 3-2 in Balch Springs. And I'll never forget the first time we spoke. It was the week of Thanksgiving, and you
Mm-hmm.
you knew what you wanted. You knew how this was going to go. You were very easy to work with because you were in control the whole time. So why don't you kind of tell everyone a little bit about your scenario, why you needed the Home Buying Guys, and we'll go from there.
Well, first of all, I didn't know who to contact. I just kind of did a Google search, looking for someone to purchase kind of a rundown place. At the time, he really didn't take care of it. He was disabled. I knew he couldn't do anything to get it ready to sell up to par, like someone normally would. They would, fix up the house or replace the carpet or paint, and he couldn't do any of that
Right.
because he was disabled. So I just did a quick search, looked for people who buy, houses in despair in his area, and you guys popped up first. And I contacted you guys, and not sure the name of the lady that answered the phone, but she was super sweet and got me into contact with you, Lance, and you called me back right away, explained the process, assured me everything was going to go smoothly with him basically being able to just pack up his stuff and head out without having to worry about anything. And then you guys even went to the extent of helping me find lawyers to initiate contracts, power of attorneys, stuff like that. It was a smooth process all the way through from point A to point B. I feel like maybe the communication was a little hard just because we're in different time zones and different schedules, and it was right during the holidays,
Right.
which I completely understood that. But it went down exactly the way that you said, and you even let us take the appliances out, which was cool. I mean, I know they were
Wow.
old, you guys didn't need them anyway, but
Right. Right.
it helped my other family, which was nice of you guys. And money came through just as expected. So very impressed with how you guys handled business, and it made it super easy for my father-in-law to be able to move up here with me, and for me to be able to take care of him. And I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm happy to do this for you.
Wonderful. And like I said in the beginning, you're a straight shooter. You were super easy to work with, and you're like a tiger daughter. I mean, you knew what your dad needed, and you were gonna make sure
Yeah,
he got it. And it was even against his own wishes. Like, no, we're gonna take care of you. Just sit still and let us get this
pretty
done.
much. Yeah,
Um,
just let me handle it, Pops. Just sit there, and all you have to do is pack your bags and we'll take care of you from there. So I
sure.
appreciate that compliment, though. Having six teenagers, it really makes you be that way. So
You're right. Right. We all hope
yeah,
to have a kiddo that, it's the cycle of life, right? We take care of them, then we get raised up
turn
and we
around,
need
they
to
take
take
care of
care of
us.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so as we moved forward, we agreed on a price. You were happy with that price. And
Yes.
then, I think we set like a mid-January or end of January closing date because we didn't really know how quickly.
Initially, yeah, and then we ended up moving it up.
And that was no problem, right?
Nope,
Not a problem at all. And that's one
it
thing
was
we
good.
because we always say you pick the close date, and that was something we were more than happy to do. You called and you said, "Hey, we're excited about the offer." Now we start thinking about it. He's just ready to walk out of the house. Y'all have all the
Yeah,
stuff.
no, it ended up being, actually he's ready to go now, but it was right during Christmas, so we ended up just keeping I think it was the end of the year plan, which worked out. Everything worked out great. I'm super happy. Super
Wonderful.
happy.
Wonderful. Well, I won't keep you anymore. You kind of answered. You mentioned you found us on Google. That makes us really happy. We spend some
Yep.
money to make sure we're findable on Google.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, and you guys were top of the list. So
Wonderful, wonderful. The last question I have for you is for people watching that are in the same scenario, would you recommend the Home Buying Guys to other friends, family, future clients?
absolutely, 100%. You guys have got my full support.
Wonderful.
And actually, if I ever have a friend out there, I've got a lot of friends and family that are out there. I'll certainly recommend you guys.
Wonderful. Well, I will tell you this. We've got a little short list. We just launched Oklahoma City. We in our first week of marketing, we got our first deal there. Denver is not far behind. We have some very close friends there that would allow us to do this business very easily. And so if
Cool.
you have anything that you come across even there, please run it by us, because Denver's a market we've got some really close ties to, and it's on fire like
It's
gosh.
a hot market out here too. Let me tell you, it is a hot
It
market.
is.
It's hard to find a house to live in, let alone rent. It's one of those things that if you guys break into this industry, I think you'll be good.
Wonderful. Well, do
Yeah.
me a favor, make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube. We're trying to do a really good job of not just providing real estate content. We do some lunch series, we do some landmark stuff where we really try to kind of peel back the curtain of not just our flips that we have going on, the befores and afters, but also just kind of a fun way to kind of stay engaged with our circle of influence, and our past clients are a big part of that. So
Well, is there a way that I can see what you guys are gonna like the end product of his house? Is
100%.
that would be kind of
100%.
cool. I'd like to
That would
see
be
that.
really cool. So I will make you that promise. Within the next 30 to 45 days, everything should be wrapped up over there. I'll get some good
Wow,
photos. Yeah.
that's fast.
And we move fast, and
There you
especially
go.
now because
That's
everyone
the
wants
way you
to.
got to be in this industry, right?
Yeah, yes, and everyone wants to hit the market in that March spring home buying season, and there's just
Oh
such
God, yeah. That's y'all's peak
little
season out
inventory.
there. Yep.
Well, you're the best, Sasha. It was a pleasure working with you. Thank you so much for your time
No
this
problem.
evening. And you go kick your feet up and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Absolutely, Lance. I appreciate it. Thanks so
Thank you
much.
so much. All righty. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.